Good evening. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Touch Gloves Boxing. Remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You have to, innit? You have to. That's the vibe, innit? That's the energy right now, man. So,
yeah, man.
What you saying? What you saying, Mr.
Good,
Sports
you know.
Entertainment?
I'm good.
I've got to give you that energy right now, man, because that's
yeah.
the energy you bring, cuz, man. So, boom.
Yeah, I've got a question. Just before we talk about the main topic, etc. I hear that Congo they've been qualified to for the World Cup.
Congo, DRC. That's the energy, bro. Love that. Big up, you know what? Big up Balassi as well, man. I know he's there riding for the team, man. So big up, man. Right. No, I love that, cuz. Love that energy, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
I've been waiting for that for years, Now I've been waiting for that for years, man. So thank you.
When was the last time they participated in the World Cup? Was like in the 70s?
Last time we participated, we was called Zaire.
Oh, right.
Back in them days. And the last time when they played as well, we're known for, there was a free kick. For a free kick, you're as a defender, you're meant to wait and don't run out.
Yeah.
Our players just ran out and kicked the ball. The guy didn't even take the free kick. Well, mad. Embarrassment, But obviously these, man, the new generation, look, big up, man. The new generations obviously come in and, qualify for the World Cup, man. So that's a good day, man. Tremendous result.
Bro, just imagine that. They're in the finals. Congo beats England.
Woo! Woo! Yo. I don't even know I don't know how I would feel in the day. Yeah. Obviously, it's Congo all the way because that's fam. That's our country. But yo, imagine if we win.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, man. But yeah, listen.
Yo,
Madness. Welterweight madness.
Welterweight madness. That's the energy right now. So what you saying, cuz? What you saying about the welterweight right now? Obviously, we've got some tremendous fighters in the welterweight division, of course, man. But how are you gonna start this off, cuz?
Do you know what? Conor Benn.
Boom.
Conor Benn, right? He's fighting. I've got his name. Is it Chris? I've forgotten his surname.
Chris Algieri.
That's the thing. Yeah. Now, a lot of people are complaining, saying this and that. He shouldn't be fighting him. He should be fighting David.
Avanesian.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, do you think Conor is ducking the welterweight European champion?
No, he's not ducking him, bro. Because at the end of the day, the way I see it is, Conor Benn sells tickets. Conor Benn fills seats, innit? Whereas David Avanesian, he's not on that level. He's the European champion, but he's not at that level. So if Conor Benn was to fight him, it doesn't add value to him. So it's Conor Benn right now is better off fighting people in America right now who are, welterweight contenders or ex-champions, so he can build himself up for that big fight, man. Because Ugas, that's a potential opponent for him. If he beats Algieri, and let's say, I don't know, he beats David Avanesian if they finally fight, because obviously he's complaining. So I reckon Conor Benn is just going to give him exactly what he wants, probably smack him up, become the European champion, and then, challenge Ugas. Why not?
I want to come from a different angle, because you just said that David doesn't bring no value to the fight. But remember, he's the European champion. He's got nothing else to prove. He's pretty much next in line for a world title. But I think in order for him to fight Conor Benn, and let's just say he fights Conor Benn and he beats Conor Benn, that's a statement he's making to be like, rah, you know, I deserve these shots. I mean, ideally, I mean, me personally, if I was the European champion, I wouldn't call for Conor Benn. I'll be knocking on the world title doors. I'll be hollering at Errol Spence or Ugas or even Crawford.
No, of course, you have to. Those are the champions at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Crawford's the champion right now, and the WBL route, you know,
because
it's crazy, man.
Because Conor's saying like, look, remember the European champion is calling Conor. Conor ain't calling him. Conor's thinking, bro, like I'm moving up slowly. I'm moving up. I'm fighting people, you know, who's fought for world titles. Has David fought for a world title? I'm not too sure. Has he?
Not sure, but I don't think he has. No, he's obviously working his way up, man. So I don't think he's had that shot yet. So, but he's very close. I believe he's the next in line for someone's title, right?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I was him, they might just go on a different approach. I like what Eddie's doing for Conor Benn. Like, end of the day, like, look, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he had any much amateur background, but Eddie's slowly building him up. I mean, end of the day, there's no rush. Conor's like, what, 24, 23, 24? Yeah. So there's no rush, you know. Yeah. I believe, hopefully, end of next year, he deserves a world title. If he's keep winning, then yeah. Because at the end of the day, if he does fight David and he loses, it can kind of ruin things. I mean, like, look, Conor was supposed to fight what's his name? Josh Kelly. But obviously he's lost, and now it's just like there's not much value in that fight at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
He's gonna be quiet, Josh Kelly, isn't it?
Yeah. He'll bounce back. He's
talented, man. He's got he's sweet hands as well, man, for that sort of division. He's very talented in terms of his footwork. I like the way he puts together like combinations as well. You definitely know he's one of those guys that used to watch Roy Jones Jr. and you see him just imitating the moves, and yeah, man, I like him still. He'll bounce back, like you said.
You reckon? All right, Conor Benn v Josh Kelly, who would win?
Conor Benn, man.
Yeah.
Conor Benn. He's got that grit. He's got that East London grit as well. He's got it, man. Obviously, Ilford is sort of classed as Essex, but when you're in East London, you know Ilford is East London in a way. It's just around the corner, man. It's there. But you know, Conor Benn's just got that grit like his dad, and he's just gonna. I reckon he'll have him in under 7 rounds, in my opinion.
Under 7 rounds.
Under 7 rounds, I think Conor Benn will have Josh Kelly if they fall.
Okay.
He brings that energy, man.
All right. If Conor was to fight David, what round? Do you think David Avanesyan will be Conor Benn's toughest challenge?
Yeah, he would be. Yeah, definitely. He's the European champion. He would be. Definitely. You can argue, maybe, you know what? If that fight was to happen, and let's say we're looking ahead, because that's what we're doing. Obviously, he's fighting Chris Algieri, which we believe he's going to win. Let's say he wins that fight, and you know, David Avanesyan, that's the fight that's next. I think that would be the best way to settle the score between both of them. But then at the same time, that would be a good way for both of them to, you know, fight for that number 1 spot for the title shot, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Yeah, you've got a valid point there. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, roll on 2022.
2022 is going to be crazy. You know it's going to be crazy.
Oh yes.
Because potentially we're gonna have White. Yeah. Dylan White. We're gonna have him against Fury. It's gonna happen at Old Trafford. I'm hoping if that happens. Eddie Hearn, if you're watching, make that happen at Old Trafford. I'm telling you, that'll sell tickets straight away. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Cool.
All right, we're going straight to the preview. What everyone wants to see, of course, man. We're going to the preview of Crawford versus Porter. Obviously, this is going to be a tremendous fight. what you're saying, Cosmo. What are you saying?
Do you know what? It's going to be a tough fight for both opponents, if I'm honest with you, because in the past, a lot of people have said that every opponent that Crawford has fought, they haven't really haven't really challenged him. Do you know what I mean? And I feel that with Porter, he was a champion, and he's taken, is it 2 L's or 1 L?
He's taken about Porter.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold on. Let's do this properly, man. Let's do this properly still.
So I think either way, like, Porter is hungry. He's gonna apply so much pressure on Crawford. So it's going to be a tough fight. I mean, ideally, you know, the person that everyone's saying is going to win is going to be Crawford, because everybody wants to see Crawford and Errol Spence. But I think it's going to be a tough night for Crawford.
You reckon it's going to be a tough night?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a tough night.
You know what? Just let's look into this properly, man. So in terms of the welterweight division for Crawford in this situation, do you think that Sean Porter, do you think this is his hardest fight for Crawford in the division? Because look, Crawford for me, like, before you answer, Crawford for me, he's already a part of the rich names of undisputed fighters. He's obviously done that in the lower division. So whatever he does now is a bonus. Do you know what I mean? But in the welterweight division, obviously we know he's talented, man. But we've questioned some of the opponents that he's fought on that road to his WBO win. So in terms of a difficult opponent, do you think Sean Porter is going to be the hardest?
See, I don't know if he's going to be the hardest, but he's going to be different to everyone else's fought, because when he fought Kell Brook, all due respect to Kell Brook, I think it was an easy challenge for Sean Porter. I mean, sorry, Crawford. If he had fought, let's say, the prime Kell Brook, then yeah, it would have been different. But I don't know, because, like I say, it's going. All right, can you see Crawford knocking out Porter?
You know what? We might have to run this through, man. Hold on. We might have to run this through properly, so we get an idea of who we're actually going to be fighting, man. Hold on. This is going to be the one we're going to do right now. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the tail of the tape,
right.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can see it. Okay. Both same age. Records. 37-0. Okay, so my man lost 3 times, yeah. 28 knockouts, 17 knockouts. Okay.
It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing.
Crawford is a serious guy, but I think Porter is gonna put it on him.
You reckon he's gonna put it on him?
I think it's gonna go down to points.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's gonna go down to points, because am I right in saying Porter fought during the lockdown, right?
Yeah, he did. I believe he did.
I think so. Yeah. So I think both men. I think they've slightly got a bit of ring rust, but
Obviously, Crawford he's had a few.
I could see a knockout or a knockdown.
Woo!
I don't know. I think from both of them.
Oh, you reckon it's going to be tight? Like, you reckon it's going to be a proper scrap? It's going to be a scrap, isn't it?
Yeah, proper scrap.
I reckon it's going to be a scrap as well. I'm not going to lie, because you know what, you're right. You made some good points. Obviously, you've gone through the tail of the tape between both of them, both the same age. You look at Porter's opponents though. Porter's previous opponents, you know,
that's what I'm saying.
put him on the level where.
There you go. That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
The reason why they call him Showtime.
Yeah.
He comes with heat.
Respect on his name, man.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Big up Showtime, man. Obviously, I watch your podcast as well, the Porter Way. So got big up, man, because the way he conducts himself, the way he moves off the ring, classy, and in the ring, he's just showtime, man. So big up, man. I know he's gonna bring heat. He's gonna definitely bring some heat.
So
sure.
what's next for the winner and the loser?
Ooh. All right. So next for the winner is Spence.
Yeah, but okay. All right, let's be real. I doubt it that Spence. No. Reason why I say this is because
Why you say that?
He was supposed to fight Pacquiao, right? And obviously he had an eye operation in it, an eye injury. Yes, he had an operation. Now I don't think they're gonna throw Spence into a deep fight like that for to unify the belts. I think Spence probably got another for warm up, probably two more fights, or even possibly 3. I don't know. But then so I'm saying if Crawford beats Porter, Crawford should challenge Ugas. That's what I'm saying. No excuse. Ugas is a champion. Ugas defended the belt to Pacquiao. Ugas beat Pacquiao convincingly. So there you go. And then, but then here's the thing though. So if Crawford fights Ugas, win or lose, there's going to be a rematch clause anyway. It's just long, bruv. It's long. Do you think they should take a rematch clause now and make it fair?
Yeah, I think they should just take it off, man.
The only way.
Yeah, I think they should just take it off because
the only way. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, the reason why I just think they should just take it off is because now without the rematch clause, like you can't get complacent. It's like like back in the days, when like I'm talking about back in the days, like big up the 90s people, man. Obviously, when you're playing Super Mario, you're playing up to a certain level. Once your lives are done, you're going back to the beginning. So there's no rematches in that situation, man. So what I'm trying to say is it brings more excitement, and I think the champions will be less complacent. I'm not saying Crawford is going to be complacent because he's not. He's got a point to prove. But in general, I'm just saying the rematch clause thing, I think they should just remove it, and fighters should just fight. And, if you lose, man. Just you got to work your way up again. That's just part of the grind.
That's your drawing board. Yeah, because I just think with that, it's just delaying a lot of things because I'm not trying to change subject, but it's just like with the belts at the moment, Usyk's got it. So win or lose, you can't fight the WBC champion because with the belts you've got, there's mandatory challenge. You've got to defend those. It's just long. It's just getting long.
No, that's just getting long now, man. I just think it's just going to delay the process as well. I reckon if there was no rematch clause in this contract, I reckon we would have had more undisputed fights, man. If there were no rematch clauses in contracts in the past, we would have had more undisputed champions, man.
Am I right in saying then, if Porter beats Crawford, there's a rematch clause?
You know what? I don't even know, man. That's some deep.
Because
that's some deep information right there, man. If whoever could find that, then just drop that in the comments or anything, man. Like, I would love to know that, man.
Because I think if there's no rematch clause and Porter, let's just say he becomes victorious, well, you never know, he could be, and he beats Crawford. I think Porter should fight Ugas.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They fought before, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Mad.
Am I right in saying
it was a circle?
Ugas kind of won that fight.
That's what I'm saying.
It went to Sean Porter,
that's what I'm saying. It's funny how life, man, just different
because
circle
then,
that is. Man.
If it happened that way, and let's just say Porter beats Ugas, and then it'll be Porter and Errol Spence
rematch trilogy.
Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully,
you know
what I mean. Just them ones, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I know this is Crawford versus Porter preview, but Errol Spence versus Porter, that fight was top. That was top, man.
Yeah.
Literally one round. That knockdown and that one round.
Yeah.
Was the difference, man.
See the energy. See the pressure he applied. He's gonna do the same thing to Crawford. He's gonna do the same thing to Crawford.
That's what he brings, man. You know what? That's why I think like it's mad when you think about it. Both guys are the most avoided guys in the division.
Yeah, but that's just all long, bro. Like I'm being honest
You
with
know.
you, all this avoided thing is just it's getting boring. I've said it
Mm,
already. I've said it so many
mm,
times. It's
mm.
getting boring. You're gonna end up losing boxing fans.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's getting
man.
boring.
Just fight the guy,
You know,
man. Like, obviously, it's like, in my opinion, like, obviously, look, I know these are prize fighters. I know they're fighting for, you know, big endorsements and commercially to be able to grow. I get all of that, man. But you know, isn't it not about legacy, man? You want to be remembered as the best, and for you to be remembered as the best, you gotta fight the best. You gotta challenge yourself and see where you're at
but that's the
because
thing. Is it about legacy though, or is it
it
about
should
money?
be. It should be about legacy. In my opinion, it should be, man. It should
Boy,
be about legacy.
we shall see because like I said, look, the likes of Crawford and Porter, they should have
Mm.
fought time ago. They should have
Yeah,
fought time ago.
yeah, yeah.
You
Of
know,
course, they should have.
they fought full
I
time ago.
believe that there was conversations in the past, didn't it, before about
Yes, yes,
fighting. But
yeah.
what was the reasons why it didn't happen before? Let me see.
I'm not too sure, but I think it came down to purse, but I'm not too sure. But hence
Mm,
why Errol and Shawpot just made sense for them to fight both on
mm,
Showtime or PBC.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So okay, then so all right, how's this fight gonna end? Knockout or points? TKO?
Woo! Hey, you know what? Honestly, honestly, it's a tough one. For me, it's a tough one, man. I think it's gonna go on points, man. It's gonna be tight, man. Like you said, Crawford's gonna bring the energy. Showtime, Sean Porter's gonna bring the energy. These worlds are gonna collide, and I think there's gonna be an explosion for that fight, man. I think it's gonna be massive, absolutely massive. And if we thought that Spence versus Porter was competitive, this is gonna be a different level, man.
Of course,
Because
100.
Crawford's undefeated. Remember, he's got his O to protect, man. He's a champion as well. He's got a point to prove. And one of his statements in an interview, he said, "Look, I'm going to prove to people why I'm avoided." Do you know what I mean? And boy, it's going to be a madness.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, anything's possible in boxing, but
Trust me, trust me.
I see it going on points. I don't know who's going to win. If I'm honest with you, that's me being honest. I
Mm,
don't know who's going to win.
yep, it's one
Um,
of them ones.
it's
It's
one of
one of
those
them ones.
ones. It's going to be on points. If anything, I say Porter has to be focused 100%. No
Mm, mm,
slips,
mm, mm,
you
mm,
know.
mm.
And yes, I take this fight. It's happening on top rank, right?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so. Yeah, I believe so.
yeah.
Yeah, because most of the promos I've seen is top rank in it, man. So yeah, it must be, man. Bob Arum minute, man. He's gonna have that power, that control, of course, man. So look, man. Obviously, it's the welterweight madness, man. And the next question I wanted to ask you is, what's next for Errol Spence, man? That's my guy. The truth. What do you think? What's next for him, man?
Like I said to you, possibly 2 more fights, and he'll probably challenge Ugas. That's if Ugas is still the champion.
Mm,
But
mm,
like I say, Conor Ben is climbing up the ladders, so I got
yeah,
a feeling Conor Ben might be knocking on Ugas's door, and that fight
that'll be heat, man.
it'll probably happen here in the O2 Arena.
Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully, we need more fights here in England, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. The atmosphere, for me, it needs to be in a football stadium, man. Like the sort of energy that football fans bring to these fights, man, is beautiful, man. So to see it at Wembley, maybe Spurs' stadium, I'll take that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
anywhere really, man. Like, wait, wait. Let me ask you a question, man, because it's not too far from you, innit?
What's that?
Would you would you do that at Selhurst Park?
Well,
That's mad, innit? That would be mad. That would be mad. That would be mad gritty. That would be gritty.
That's the
That
hood, man. Nah.
that would be gritty. That would be
Nah.
gritty. That would be a madness. Would you do a fight there, like one day? Like, would you want to see a fight at Selhurst Park, man? This is just off topic, literally.
Yeah, why not?
I think
Why
it'd be
not?
nice, man.
Why not?
I think it'd be beautiful. I
Yeah, why
think it'd be
not?
beautiful. The energy that football fans bring, excellent, man. So
Palace,
that's
yeah.
Palace. That's what I'm saying, man. Big up, man. Big up Palace, man. That's what I'm saying. 4 Fury versus White needs to be once again Old Trafford. So Eddie Hearn, if you're watching this, Old Trafford, mate, I've got the United on always representing. Needs to happen.
Well, Eddie will not make it in Old Trafford. Eddie's from Essex, and he probably supports West Ham.
It's a madness, man.
Welterweight
Yeah,
madness.
man.
Yeah,
Welterweight madness. That's it.
What's happening to you guys? Who's he fighting?
You know what? I
He's gone
haven't heard.
quiet.
You know what? He hasn't really. He's been doing a lot of stuff in Cuba. You know, a lot of motivational stuff. Obviously, I follow him on the socials, man. So he's been doing a lot of stuff for his country, man. So I haven't heard any news about any, title defenses. But you know what? I would love to see him fight. You know, defend his title against someone credible. Like who would you put him up against? Like
My man, what's his name? He won the undisputed junior welterweight. What's his
Josh
name?
Taylor.
Why not?
What? Oh, swear down.
Why not?
Right.
If he comes up, why not?
If he comes up, yeah.
Am I right in saying, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you say, off topic, I reckon that Josh Taylor will beat Crawford?
Ooh. yo. You did say that, yeah. I did say that. Guys, I want to see that fight. I'm not going to lie. I want to see Josh Taylor fight. I want to see it. I want to see it, man.
Honestly, you reckon Josh Taylor will beat Crawford?
It's gonna be a tough one, man. But I reckon, man, he's undisputed, cuz.
Yeah, but so was Crawford.
And he'd come up, so I'm thinking another man can come up and do the same. Crawford set the path, and he can be followed.
Remember, Crawford set the path, and he's never lost.
True, man. It's true, man. They're both undefeated, though, man. So
exactly, both undefeated. So that's what I'm saying. Josh Taylor, he would like to fight Crawford, but I would say, hold on, just clocked. If Josh Taylor comes up here, wait, madness again, because you got Conor Ben, you got Josh Taylor, you got David Avenese. This is peak. They're gonna have to create more belts.
They have to, innit? They'll have to create another division, innit, man? Just mad. It's gonna be mad, cuz. It's gonna be mad.
Hold on. Do you know what? It's actually crazy. If Josh Taylor comes up here, I reckon that he should challenge David Avenese.
Oh yeah, that would be a good fight, man. That would
be a good point. Like, I'm not ducking on. Not to say Conor is, but you know, that would be a madness, bro.
That would actually be a madness still.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Josh Taylor, his confidence is that, boy, he's confident.
It's up there. And I like him, man. I like the energy he brings, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's confident, he's ready, he's assured. And you need to be as a fighter, man. These guys are pretty much risking their lives for our entertainment. So he needs to be in savage mode, especially if he's defending his titles. Of course, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Different energy, man. Welterweight madness, like.
It could be Josh Taylor and Errol Spence. Who knows? They could be in talk right now.
Ooh. I think Errol would want to take a fight like that because he's a bigger man, man.
The truth.
The truth.
At the end of the day, Errol can't fight anybody small, man. He's the truth.
Yeah, he needs. That's why I think he's going up to middleweight, man. I reckon you see him go to a lot of fights, man, especially the middleweight bouts. He's there, man. I reckon if he, like, hypothetically, if he just clears out the division, he'll go up to middleweight, man. I see him
goes up to middleweight, I would love to see him, Errol Spence, fight Charlo.
They won't fight each other, man. They won't fight each other, man, because same stable, all of that. They're brothers. They're like brothers, man.
Okay, Crawford then, if he goes up.
Yeah. That would be mad.
Ooh, just imagine Crawford goes up to middleweight, and he challenged the super middleweight undisputed champion, Canelo. Ooh.
You know what? That'll be massive. That would be massive. And if he's undefeated during that time as well, that's gonna be juicy. Where would you have the fight? Where would you have it?
Well, it has to be in the States. It can't be here.
Of course. That's Las Vegas, man. Definitely, man.
Of course.
It has to be. It needs that because that's a prestige. That would be a prestige fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna
Yeah,
lie, that
man.
would be massive. The way Barbarian will promote it for Top Rank, it'll probably be under him in it, man. But do you
Yeah.
reckon, yeah, if that was to happen, do you reckon during that period, Canelo would have an agreement with Eddie Hearn? You think, you know,
Possibly. And
try
then
to
they
get
can
that in
make
the
that in the
zone?
zone. Yeah, of course, why not?
You know, a little
It's
business
all
with
about
the
the
zone
dollars,
there.
isn't it?
Trust me, man. You know the zone
Yeah,
are
man.
making money that way, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
that'll be massive.
Big
That'll be
fight next
massive.
week. So we shall see. I just want to know everyone's prediction. Like I said, the fight's gonna go on points. I don't know who's gonna win. I know everyone's saying, you know, Crawford. Don't get me wrong, Crawford, you know, he's a hell of a fighter. But
He is.
just don't write off Porter. Showtime.
Showtime. He brings the energy, brings the heat. That's
Mm-hmm.
why, for me, certain man don't want to fight him, man, because it's like, I bet, you know, when I'm not saying these are fighters, man, but when Crawford's name gets mentioned, it's like the reaction is like, oh, man, you know, already it's like, nah, it's too much heat. He brings heat, and Crawford's on it, man. That's why it's gonna be an explosion. So big up, man, big up. Yeah, man. All right, cuz, man, look, Congo have obviously done it for us, man. So how are you gonna end this for us, cuz, man?
Yeah, man. Like I always say, man. Like, look, this is our YouTube channel. Yeah, remember to like, share, subscribe. Banamboka, Linga, Lakisa, Yevsa Bango.
Cheers. Big up, big up, big up.